everybody, welcome back to my channel, Chrissy's Point of View. I am Chrissy and today we are going to discuss why the rich don't work for money. So we started a series last week about money in review to Rich Dad Poor Dad, and we are just zeroing on why the rich don't work for money and why we should be in that category of why we should stop working for money and let money work for us, right? So without any further ado, so my friends, money equals to power. Why I say that money equals to power is because when you have more money, you have more choices. You are able to do more things. You are able to, let's say, invest in more. Like for instance, you want something now. You want something to get something now. If you don't have the money, you will be like, I can't afford it. I can't afford it. I can't afford it. That's the first thing that comes to our mind. I can't afford it. We can't afford this thing and we can't deal with that now. When you know that you need this thing, let's say it's a printer or it's a computer, a laptop. So all these things they keep you back from moving forward, from achieving things in your life. But the rich now have the mindset, how can I afford this? How can I afford this? They start thinking, the mind clicks into action. How can I afford this? What are the steps that I am taking to make me afford this thing so I can move forward in my life? So, basically, as we said in my past videos, this is just a pickup from where we left off. As you continue to exercise your mind and train your mind into solving problems for persons, you will now not be working for money, but make money work for you. So, the whole thought about I can't afford it and I won't be able to buy that will be out the window because you have now trained your mind into fixing problems. Physical exercises increases chances for your health and your physical body, right? And mental exercises increases your mental chances for wealth and also I will say health, because let's just be for real. Why I say for health, if you have to do a diet, right? You have to write out what it is you want to eat and stuff. If you do not have to think hard, oh, what should I eat that is more healthy? Then it will be just what you call Kentucky Fried Chicken, McDonald's, Burger King, something quick because you did not have to think about it. You didn't have to go into deep thought and say, I wonder what I could eat today that could be healthy. So that's why I say exercising your mental, it also increases your chances for health also, while it increases your chances for wealth. While laziness, so you're lazy and you don't want to get up and make something to eat that is healthy, decreases your chances for health and it decreases your chances for wealth. So you're lazy and you don't want to think, how can I afford this? So I'm guessing we have all fell into this category at some point in time in our life. If we are not there right now, we have fell in that category of how can I afford this, or I can't afford this. And I've I have fell in the category of I can't afford this a lot of times because I never really understood how money works. I never really understood and took financial education serious because I was taught about money does not grow on trees, the love of money is the root of all evil, and all these different things. I was brainwashed at a young age. And I know a lot of you all have been brainwashed also. And it's okay. And it's not too late to change. It's not too late to change your mindset. It's not too late to change how you do things. Because, my people, the sky is not the limit. You can do it. You can change things. You can change how the way you look at things. You can change your health. You can change your wealth through money, through learning how to make money work for you and not you work for money, not the other way around. So, my friends, Robert Kiyosaki in Rich Dad Poor Dad, he zeroed in on a lot of what you will call, speaking about acquiring assets, how he acquired assets, because he advised that you should keep your job and work on acquiring assets, right? Acquired assets. But a lot of us really we don't understand how to go about doing so. And it can be very tedious for us if it is we don't understand, we don't have the understanding of that, because we are in jobs that we tend to be unsatisfied. We tend to be life pushing us around. We tend to be broke and busted, always thinking of how the government is taking all these taxes from us, because he also paid attention to the middle class basically taking care of the poor. He said that being broke is just temporary, but being poor is like a permanent status. So the whole poor mentality is what it is. I believe we have to change and transform our mind to the rich man's point of view, where we provide a service, where we can provide a service that at the end of the day, we don't have to work as hard and as long as the other men and women in this world, which are the 90-something%. So we can go into the 1% or the 3% category. So I am not dogging y'all for having jobs. If you have jobs that basically pay the bills and jobs basically that you love, well, yeah, keep your job, but make sure and invest in assets. Invest in assets and make sure that you have the understanding that money has to work for you and not you work for money. Another thing that you all may have in common with me is that you may always find that your money is short-lived. That's why you will want to change your mindset of how the rich don't work for money. The rich don't work for money, they make money work for them, right? So the thought of being unsatisfied. So let's just say your boss say, how about a raise? How about a raise Sherry? How about a raise Dawn? How about a raise Cathy? How about a raise Peter? And you now considering how much this raise or how much this bonus is going to do for you at the end of the year or at the end of this month, and you start calculating in your head what it will do for you. So you now, you have these emotions that, hey, I could, if I get more money, I could do this, I could do that, I could do all these different things. And you're not thinking, you're thinking in a narrow way. You're not looking, using your binoculars and saying, if I do decide to open my own business, what it can do for me. I can stop this rat race. I can, what you call, stop being in this short-lived money, what you call merry-go-round, over and over. Because let me tell you something, the more you earn, the more expenses. For some reason, the more you earn, the more expenses come up constantly, over and over and over. So that's why you need to understand how to make money work for you and not you constantly working for money. Now, my people, it will be very hard because, people let the emotions get in the way because they have the survival instincts, right? As in, if I leave my job or if I leave this rat race, I will be, how I will eat, how will my family survive? And you have this mindset of how many years of getting the salary every 2 weeks or every month, right? And you're constantly putting yourself in debt. More money, more debt. More money, more debt. Right? This is why learning to work for money is easier than learning how to make money work for you is much, much harder, because the mind is already programmed to have you like constantly working for other people. Why work for yourself when you could work for yourself? Work for yourself and you're basically building yourself up from the ground. You don't need to answer to anybody. You could get up when it is you want. In the beginning, it's gonna be tough, but when it is you have your own business, you could get up when you want. Nobody's telling you when to go and eat. Nobody's telling you when to go home, when to go for lunch, when to start working, when I could go to the bathroom and all these different things. Nobody is dictating your pace. So I just want you all to look at it on a different point of view. As you are listening to Chrissy's point of view here, I just want you all to listen attentively. Take notes if you have to, right? In how you think of things. Because, my people, I am telling you, it's a life changer when you learn to work for yourself. You will not be working for yourself forever because you want to make money easily and effortlessly on autopilot. Am I getting through to you? I myself am learning to make money easily and effortlessly on autopilot. So, this is what it is you should do. Write down your why. Focus on your why. Yesterday, I did a video on determination powered by your why. Your why has to be strong because, my people, you will feel like giving up. You will feel like giving up. You may not feel like giving up now because you have just what you call, you're working and you're learning to build from on top while you're working because you have that job security. That's why a lot of people stay in their job. A lot of people may be disgruntled in their job and yet they stay because they have a type of job security. They know that they're getting a certain amount of money per month. But for persons who want to leave their job and venture out and do something, You have to have a strong why, because there are things, obstacles that you will have to jump over and face head on and get solutions. It will be forcing you to think. Hence why I started about talking about exercising your mental. So it's forcing you to think, how can I fix this problem? How can I make things better for society? How can I do this thing better than this person? How can I solve this problem? So that is why mainly the rich don't work for money, but money works for the rich. So what are you going to do next? What are your plans? You write down your plans. You write down how you are going to, let's say you're getting a salary every month, how you are going to allocate your salary. You pay yourself first, my people. Pay yourself first, which means you pay what you call your investment first, as in whatever asset that you are going to acquire for the long run, you put that money in first. That is what you call paying yourself first. Right? So a lot of people have found that paying yourself first is basically buying something like a handbag or shoes for yourself, right? No, that is not it. That is what you call shopaholic behavior. Paying yourself first is paying attention to your investment. You'll pay attention to your investment. Whether it's an apartment building or a house you're going to buy so people can rent out, because you don't want to be working forever. I am being for real. I don't want to be working forever. So you pay attention and paying yourself first, my people. Right? So that is the first thing rich people do to make money work for them and not work for money, right? So I just want you to evaluate that. Think of ways that you can invest. I hope you all took notes today. I hope you all took notes, because I know that I have given you all a lot of value today and give you something to think about in regards to making money, in regards to changing your mindset on the whole, because we can't be left with our palms down. I mean, look what happened. If you're watching this video, 2020 was a tough year, the year of the corona, the year of COVID, and a lot of persons lost their businesses, a lot of persons lost their job. A lot of persons have bounced back. A lot of persons have what you call established themselves in 2021, right? Are you the next person to establish yourself? Are you the next person to change your mindset? So I will just give you a push. I will give you a push into getting there, because I know it's not easy. I know that things are what you call tend to be technical when it is I speak sometimes, right? So I will just invite you to a self-development program to change in your mindset. Click the link below. Click that link below. That is the first step. Changing your mindset is the first step, because as I said before, if it is in a mindset that money don't grow on trees and the lack of money, the love of money is the root of all evil, you will be stuck in this bubble, right? So I hope that you have enjoyed this particular video. Please subscribe to my channel and see you next time on Chrissy's Point of View.